Hey, how you doing? This is Sonny with Synergy Real Estate and Property Management here in Bakersfield, California, getting back to you with another video. And today we're going to be going over evictions, specifically in the Bakersfield, California area for rental properties. So what you may have heard, given that COVID is happening, is there's a rental eviction moratorium that's going on right now. And what that's doing is that's stopping landlords from evicting tenants that are not paying their rents, which causes a big problem because you're going to have to still pay your rent as a landlord. And what's going to happen when you don't pay your rent because you can't afford to, because your tenant's not paying you the rent that you were supposed to be collecting, right? So that's a big problem that people are having, is what do I do when people are not paying their rents and I cannot evict them? And especially in Bakersfield right now, what we're seeing is you're going to have another 90 days passed when the state decides to pull the eviction moratorium or the state of emergency. So for example, we're in a state of emergency currently. They pull that state of emergency, today is August 14th. They pull that state of emergency September 1st, just for numbers sake. It'll be another 90 days past then before we can start doing evictions again. And what that means is, let's say that you had a tenant that stopped paying back in May. That means you probably will not be able to get that tenant out, or even the eviction started until December. And then we're looking at another 45 days past that at a pretty decent rate, right? That's assuming that we don't have any kind of problems or anything like that moving forward as well with the eviction. So all of that time then can be lost, almost a year, right? That's 8 months or so that you've lost in rents. Another option that you have though is you can give a notice to vacate, right? If your tenant is month to month and you're not able to get that tenant out and they're not paying the rent, you can do a notice to vacate. Now the problem is the notice to vacate does have to fall under certain guidelines for the state of California. And so if you are maybe looking at having a unit that is a little bit older and needs a full remodel, that is one of those reasons that you can use, right? Maybe it's something where you're having to sell a home that you already live in to move into a rental. That's another reason you can use a notice to vacate to get these tenants out. So there's a couple different options there. As property management, we always want to be exploring how can we help our landlords. So a couple things, if you haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe to the channel. We would love to be able to give you all this real estate and property management news on a regular basis. And then as far as property management help, specifically in the Bakersfield area as well, feel free to give us a call at the information below. You can reach out to us on social media, email, and you can even come and see us. Right now with COVID, it's all by appointment only, but once everything opens back up, we're always here and we're happy to help. So if you have any questions as a landlord, please feel free to give us a call. We're more than willing to help you. Residential, commercial, investment, property management. Thank you.